So, you have just arrived to Watcher Island and found yourself potentially lost in Jungle Path, especially with the giant statue puzzle that appears in the zone, right? Well, honestly, I'm pretty sure we've all been there before. I've also run around hopelessly for 30 minutes or so, not knowing what to do, so let me help you in this video. First of all, if this is your first time on Watcher Island, the good news is you can freely ignore this statue and the reflective mirrors. You cannot solve this puzzle at the moment, and you will have to backtrack later when you have the tools required to do this. So yes, the puzzle is blocked for the first time by main story progression, and as I go into this video deeper, spoiler alert, we're going to skip a bit into the story. So to unlock Jungle Path puzzle, you have to progress the main story first by finishing all of Watcher Island and the Kari village. So there's a considerable amount of content here that needs to be done, and without going into any major spoilers and only saying what's required, after Watcher Island you will be instantly teleported to the next area called Glacial Peak, a snowy location that's actually an Easter egg to the studio's previous game The Messenger, and you have to get to the very end of this area, which will unlock the Solstice Amulet for the party, which will unlock the mechanic for the player to control the time of the day anywhere without the little runes on the ground. So it's a pretty big deal for later puzzles. Once you have unlocked the Solstice Amulet, you can freely go back to Jungle Path immediately and start messing with the puzzle. The two mechanics to know here is that the Night Rune will enable the Moonlight Beam coming from the bottom right of the location that we need to use and reflect upon the forehead of the giant statue, and the Daylight Runes will raise the totem to the proper height in order to reflect the beam. This puzzle will feel a little bit clunky at the start if you don't notice the daylight mechanic, as they won't be reflecting the beam. So don't get confused here, just make sure to set the mirrors in the proper angle first, and when you're ready, activate both the runes by controlling the time to light up both diamonds. The directions you need to set the mirrors are northeast on the bottom one, southeast on the upper left one, and facing the northwest on the upper right one. Once done, first light up the daylight runes to raise the totems, and once they are up, you can quickly switch to the night runes on the left to enable the moonlight beam and activate a little cutscene that will light the crescent moon on the statue and open up a path for you. Inside you will encounter a small fight and a little jumping puzzle, and at the end you will find a treasure chest for the Lucent Crystal Trinket that will give you 2 living mana charges each time you do a surprise attack, and exiting the cave to the right will also give you a very important rainbow conch piece. That is pretty much it for everything about the Jungle Path puzzle, everyone. Because of the rainbow conch, it is very important to do the puzzle, so make sure not to miss it, and the Lucent Crystal itself is also pretty handy to use throughout the game until the very end. Hope the video was useful, thank you for watching, and check out the rest of the channel for more Sea of Stars and other game guides if you're interested. Take care, and I'll see you all the next time.